Alright, how we doing, folks? Your boy Marcos20205, numbers after the name. Wasteland Wednesday, Modern Warfare Remastered, bringing you one of my better games, definitely, since I've had the remaster, since I've been playing it over here. Definitely a good opportunity here and a good learning experience for a lot of things, man. I want to talk a little bit about the M4, man, my baby. That's what I've been putting in work in. Back in the original Modern Warfare days, I used M16 a lot, and I used the M4. I went to unlock that. And this time around, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. I tried the M16 again, and I'm cool with it. It definitely is great, especially if you land that burst on somebody. It's good. And definitely my knifing is just, oh, no bueno. But the M4 is where it's at, in my eyes. At least that's how I feel about it. Maybe wrong, maybe incorrect. I'm very interested to see what kind of weapon you guys are using. It's not perfect by any means. It's actually a pretty flawed weapon in a lot of regards. But I feel pretty comfortable with the aim. And check out my homie right there. I was like, yo, you just going to run through all my claymores like that? I'm not... I digress over here ready for the M4 talk real quick to talk about the claymores. I'm not good with them yet. I'm kind of okay with them, but I'm not really good with them. And these guys just aren't that good. They got to figure out like what's going on over here. My man takes the kill, and I'm like, yo, homie, we try to get the streaks. But I'm not really good with the claymores yet. I sometimes, I'd say I have like about 40% effectiveness rate with them, right? That when they trigger, somebody actually dies from them, rather than when they trigger, I just know where it is. Now, having said that, I wouldn't have killed that guy had those two things not triggered, right? I probably wouldn't know that that guy was there had I not known that. And I think I just walked by a guy who was laying down prone over there, but I didn't want no business. I was like, yo, I don't know what the hell's going on over here. So I'm looking, playing it safe. Hear my man coming up, and I'm like, all right, bro, you coming up, you're going down. Looking, reload, Marcos, damn it. There you go. Good. I always got to make sure you have that clip full. They call in their airstrike, and I'm like, come on, homie. And don't go outside, man. What are you doing? All right, I'm done narrating myself about my stupidity over here. So I have like about, I'd say, 40% effectiveness with the Claymore. I'm not 100% sure what the deal is with it. Hussein just dumped out. I'm like, there's a guy coming up top. This guy coming up top. Oh, no, the guy's still alive. And I'm looking. I'm like, what's going on? I was like, man, that chopper will get him. And nope. Somebody else came up, made too much noise. Ugh. I think I'm just not too sure about the area of effect of the Claymore itself. I'm treating them very much like the last time I used Claymores this seriously in the game was Black Ops 1, right? Black Ops 1, I had Claymores all day, every day. I knew exactly where to put them. I knew exactly where they'd blow up. I kind of had an idea of that. In this game, I feel like they're a lot more stiff. The radius maybe isn't as big as I think it is, or maybe it's wider than I think it is. I definitely feel like if you're going full sprint in this game, you can run past the Claymore, and it'll either just nick you or not, like, hurt you at all. That's kind of how I feel. I'm waiting over here at the chopper to get away from me. See right there? Boom. Got him with the hit marker on that one, and that one managed to kill him. I believe because he was already nicked up from the other Claymore, because if not, he probably could have survived that as well, and wouldn't be much of an issue over here. So I'm never calling my airstrike, though. I mean, these guys are laying the smackdown over here on us real quick at the beginning of this game, even though I'm still holding on to the airstrike, holding on for dear life. The M4, though, is what I want to speak about a little bit. The only problem with the M4, and it's kind of an interesting one because it's a problem that you can probably have with every weapon in every game, is if you're not accurate with it, you're really leaving yourself at risk, right? Like, this is a gun that really you need to put your money where your mouth is. You got to hit whatever you're shooting over here. I like the flexibility of it. In terms of being able to just keep shooting. I feel like you could also adjust your aim while aiming down sights relatively easy with this gun. I don't actually have to pull out from ADS-D'ing. I can actually just do it on the fly over here. I feel like, and especially with deep impact equipped to it, I could really shoot through almost anything. The range on it is kind of exactly where I want it to be, where I'm able to defend myself still at close range, but at further ranges, if my aim is good, I'm able to pop people, and I'm able to pop them down pretty quick. The only gripe I have with the M16 is the fact that if I miss any part of that burst, I feel like I'm really left hanging over here. Whereas with this gun, I kind of feel like I have some options, right? I kind of feel like I could either just keep shooting and try to adjust aiming with the ADS-D, which oftentimes probably isn't the best of options, but it works sometimes. You know, it's an option to at least have. Or I could literally just pull out of the gunfight entirely and readjust, which is what I feel would be my only option if I were using an M16, which is just, hey, missed the burst, all right, time to fall back or something, time to step back and do something else over here. And also the up-close battles over here. I feel pretty comfortable in up-close battles over here. Obviously, I'm going to lose them against a submachine gun and whatnot, but sometimes I'll win them, you know, depending on how quick I am to react, depending if maybe the other person just didn't see me for a split second, or he was thinking about something and he just didn't shoot me like immediately. Sometimes I got quick enough chance over here to react, and I think it's Crash. I haven't even mentioned the map name, but I believe it's Crash. If you look at this map, to me this plays out very well in the M4. Look at all these lines of sight I'm kind of putting myself in here. Now, if I run into this guy over here, I knifed him in this case. Could I have just hip fired him with the M4? Maybe. There's a chance that he probably could have killed me too. You know, it's not... It's kind of hit or miss in that regard, but at least I feel like I have the opportunity to hit or miss. I mean, Husani put everybody down over here, and I'm like, what the hell, dude? I was like, I was trying to get the damn bird over here. Managed to get somebody with the airstrike for the first time in forever. Still haven't figured it out. I've mentioned this a couple times already on the channel. Still haven't fully figured out the airstrike in the game. I feel like it drops relatively quickly, so I do put it a little bit ahead of people, but not too far ahead of people. But I feel it does drop a little bit ahead of people. So I hope that works. And I managed to get 2 kills over there with the one with the well-placed claymore, the other one with the bullets over there. Sorry for the flash over there. And I managed to get him over here. And I kind of... The cool thing about the M4, and I'm sure you could have this with any gun in the game, and check out the knife over there, and what I was trying to do over there was just dip back into the building and be like, let my claymore handle the situation. But the cool thing with the M4, and like I said, I'm sure you can do this with any gun in the game, is you could just be in a gunfight, pull out, come back in, and feel like you're still like engaged in that gunfight, and also just kind of get a feeling where you're just rolling, you know. In this game, I was kind of rolling. Like, I'd see a guy, and I'm like, I know that guy's going to die. And over there, managed to get the headshot over here. I also feel like the headshot multiplier, and I don't really know the statistics behind it. I feel like the headshot multiplier on M4 is legit, man. Like, I be putting people down with this bad boy. So let me know what weapon you guys have been using, man. I'm definitely rocking the M4. I'm rocking the AK-47U. I hope you're giving you guys some footage of that. The MP5 is pretty dope. I kind of prefer the AK-47U a little bit, though, man, because it's got the range to it. I'm almost tempted on even a map like this, like Crash, if I want to play it just even... You know, I'm moving, you know. If you notice, I haven't really stopped too much, but I am trying to engage in these long-range engagements more so than further ones away. But I feel like the AK-47U, if you control the recoil, if you kind of control what you're doing with that gun, I feel like that thing could be pretty damn nasty. And I apologize for this final kill cam right here. At least we got the 2-piece and some biscuits. But boy, I jumped up over there and I was just like slinging it. Here's a good example of autocorrect. Now, in this case, it was part of man-saying, which kind of throws you off or whatever. But nonetheless, I kind of was able to correct it and get the sway enough to land a couple bullets on the guy. Your boy Marcos, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage. Wasteland Wednesday laying down that murder game. Deuces.